Hey, what's up?
About Edgar Wright's director effort, because he is a very schizophrenic director,
so passionate. He loves movies. He's just as excited about this movie as his fans are about it. He is his fans. He is his fans.
And what do you think about when they told you were doing Scott Pilgrim and you're doing the...
I was so excited.
Yeah.
Chica, man.
Couldn't wait.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait to work with Edgar. I couldn't wait to watch this movie come to life, and I never dreamed, I always believed in it, but I never dreamed it would turn out so magical. It really feels magical.
Yeah.
And what about G-Man?
Hey, I was excited to play G-Man and to be a villain and to have fun with it, because so many of my favorite characters in movies are villains, in fact. It seems like they're just so wild and kind of just like insane, and I always love that.
Like what?
I like Swan in Phantom of the Paradise, and Z-Man in Beyond the Valley of the Dolls.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, and Kevin Costner in JFK. Like, those are the characters I love. I'm just kidding about the last one.
Do you have to train for this one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We trained.
A lot of training, yeah.
Like what, Kung Fu, Katana?
Yeah, and just getting in shape, too, running and, like, throwing medicine balls at each other.
Yeah, we did a lot of conditioning, because
conditioning.
It really is like working on a movie set. The hours are long, and it's like going to a museum. Sometimes you can go to a museum and you're exhausted for some reason. You didn't even do anything. Something that's being on a film set is exhausting, and though it's much harder than being in a museum, it's exhausting. Now add on fighting scenes, it's like very exhausting. So we had to be in good shape.
Take after take. You're doing, like, this concentrated burst of energy and then, like, resting, and then you do it, like, 10 times. It gets really tiring.
Yeah.
So we had to just, like, build up some stamina.
Yeah, stamina.
So how would you define the movie in terms of genre, for example?
Well, it's comedy, I think. It's really funny, and but it's such a mixed bag of different genres. Like, there's really good music in it, so I think it's a successful musical, too,
totally.
And the action is really, well-defined and unique, too. And, we had, like, an amazing stunt team that worked so hard throughout the movie. And, so there really, all of the elements of the movie, there was so much care devoted to those elements. And there was a whole team that was focusing just on that. So, it kind of succeeds, I think, as an action movie and a comedy and a musical.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The characters are so well defined in the comics. So how was your input in terms of portraying them?
Well, yeah, the characters are well-defined, not only in the books, but super defined in the scripts, because they are a real condensed, concise version of 4 books into one.
Right.
But of course, the great thing about it is, like, a script is really just a blueprint for a house. I mean, just because you've got the blueprint, that's not the house. That's just but it's when you make it, make it real. What kind of paint should we use on this house? How thick are the windows? All these little details of bringing things to life. That's really exciting and nerve-wracking, because you want to get the tone right. These things haven't been said out loud. And that's really when Edgar Wright comes into play, and he really knows the tone of it so well. He has it all in his head, so it's nice to collaborate with someone like that.
And also, Edgar was they were cutting the movie as we shot it. So, people, since it's such a large cast and everyone was shooting things at different times, people would come and go. And Edgar always had something new to show them of the movie put together and how it was going to feel when it was fully realized. So getting to watch it be made as we went, really, I think, was really so smart of him, because we could, it's such a strange tone to imagine in your mind, and to get to see it really helped us do our work, I think.
Totally.
Okay, thank you very much.
Rock on. Thank you so much, man.
Good luck.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
What was that all about? If we're gonna date, you may have to defeat my 7 evil exes.
So what you're saying is we are dating?
I guess.
Does that mean we can make out?
Sure.
Scott Pilgrim!
Prepare to feel the wrath of the League of Evil Exes.
Ramona dated twins.
At the same time?
If you want something bad, you have to fight for it. Step up your game, Scott.
Combo.
Break out the L word.
Lesbian?
The other L word.
Lesbians?
What are you doing?
Getting a life.
You want to fight me for her? Why on earth would you want to do that?
Because I'm in love with her.
Scott Pilgrim versus the world.
Maybe next time we don't date the girl with 11 evil ex-boyfriends.
7.
Oh, that's not that bad.